like that. I don't, and I said,
You don't want one
I
like
need a
that.
man who knows who's going to come into a whole house. He's going to take mine as his. He's going to take me as his partner. It's one, honey. When you find a wife, you find a good thing.
In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Pop the Balloon or Find Love Season 2 reunion video. But we're going to be zooming in on the single mom, Janae, and Brian from the show. And we all remember Brian, who triggered black women just as much as Kevin Samuels did. You guys do remember this.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? How many
And
kids
your
you
preference?
have?
I have 3.
You have
25,
three?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she got into a very interesting topic about the men that she deserves to date. Let's get into it.
So, Janae, when you were having, your conversation with Brian during that segment, what was going through your mind when he's asking you all these questions like, okay, how many baby daddies, how many kids? What was your thought process? Like, if you want to walk us through that.
I'm true to my core. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed of my 3 kids. And if I wouldn't have the 3 baby daddies, I wouldn't have my 3 amazing kids. I don't allow him and his judgment to define me as a woman or where I stand on today. It's his preference. He deserves a queen of whatever that looks like for Brian. But for me, you have to accept me as a whole with a 4 unit. So it's either, are you even equipped to hold down this fort? You can't judge me. I didn't take anything personally. I talked to Brian afterwards. I said, I don't take anything personal. I'm not mad at you. It is what it is.
It's a
my
preference.
person is my person. You know what I'm saying? But people don't know how to live in reality. They want to live into society, and it's fake to me. I'm not with it.
Okay.
What if that man don't want to be equipped? What if he want his own kids one day? And 3 kids from 3 different men shows she's a very bad decision maker. It doesn't sound like she's equipped.
And then Shayna, you wanted to say
So
something?
one thing I do want to say, which I said to you earlier, we all have our preference, which is fine. You might like them tall, you might like them short, you might like them with the kids. Right. But I think it was just your delivery that really was kind of tough to watch. So that's all I had to share. We kind of chatted about it before. Everyone's entitled to what they like, but it's just the way you were speaking to the ladies, which was kind of harsh.
So speaking on that, Brian, do you feel like you could have delivered your message in a different way?
Here they go with this delivery thing again. Because, it's just his tone and his delivery. Like you got to say stuff to him real sweet or nice, like that's really going to matter. If you say something most of these feminists don't like, they still going to react the same way.
I think I wanted to deliver it the way I did, right?
Okay.
Because if I'm coming on some softness, you're not gonna really grasp what I'm telling you.
That's not.
Right? And the thing about accountability is you want me to deliver it the way you want to hear it. Nah, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. You got to be able to embrace that. We as men, we embrace accountability. And women have to do the same exact
Women
thing
do
and not get
embrace
angry
accountability. I'm not
and
angry.
feel like men
I'm
are
not-
aggressive
I'm not
and
being
feel like men are aggressive
You are being
when they're delivering what they're trying to say. Like, no, I wasn't disrespectful on the show, right? And maybe I could have delivered it a little bit softer. But
And
that's
then
not
James,
the route that I
you wanted to
chose.
say something?
Brother, the way you've
Hold
been
on
talking.
1 second. James is going to go.
I wanted to say something about that. I understand both sides. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I don't care if a female has a starting lineup. You know what I mean? Like, I've dated girls that have multiple kids.
What? It is always one guy somewhere that's just, he will say whatever he gotta say to get what he wants from a woman, showing straight weakness and no backbone.
And I think that men think one of 2 ways. One is like, okay, you made horrible decisions. And then the other downfall could be, these are extra mouths to feed or bills, And for me, I love kids, You know, like I'm a kids person, so I don't mind dating a woman that has kids. So that's all I wanted to say is like,
Can I say something? Brian, I don't think your delivery was 100% wrong, but there is a difference between you as a type of man and there's another type of man. There's two different types of men. It's your preference, and it's a man that knows that he comes into this world to be a leader, protector, provider, who also knows that you're going to take care of a family as a whole. It doesn't matter if they're your kids or it takes a village to raise these kids.
Yeah, I'm sure you do need some powerful leadership type man, because you really don't want a man. You just need some help. Her 3 baby daddies wasn't leaders, protectors, providers, but they still got access to her womb.
I didn't take any judgment, but if you prefer a woman with 1 kid or you want some more with more kids, that's on you. You're just not my person, and I'm not mad at you. And I'm not even mad at the world. And I don't give a fuck about anybody. If we can keep it G. You know, I take care of my kids. They're well taken care of. I'm an independent woman. And I deserve a strong man who's ready to take care of a household. Not saying that that's not you or no other man in this world. Everybody got their own opinion. And I respect you 100%. It is what it is.
And let me, hold on, hold on. And I respect that, I appreciate that, right? It's gonna be a special type of man that's gonna come in and take care of you and your unit. That's gonna take care of you and your unit, right? Because most men wanna start their own family, all right? You know what I'm saying? So why would we come in and be a stepdad when we know if you have 3 kids, then I'm gonna be the 4th? You're gonna look at me like the 4th, even if I'm taking care of the house.
No,
Right?
you're
Because they're
thinking
not
it
mine.
different.
Because you're not a baby daddy or a husband.
Thank
Like,
you.
you're not going to be a
You're
baby
the head
daddy.
of household. It's a different.
I understand that, but I'm not their real father, right? So I'm
But
not their
that's-
biological father, right? So, and things come with that, right? It comes with, you may feel like, you know, I'm not raising your sons right.
Or you can't
I'm a
whoop 'em.
dead this right now. I had a baby daddy that told me in front of my child, I am not his daddy. I don't need a like that. And I said,
You don't want one.
I need a man who knows who's going to come into a whole house. He's going to take mine as his. He's going to take me as his partner. It's one, honey. When you find a wife, you find a good thing. I'm not living into society or social media. This show, and I appreciate you guys, because this is real life. You show me the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say too much more, but you know,
If
that
you,
is it.
if you guys were to get together, hypothetically speaking,
Who?
yeah, I'm just hypothetically
Hypothetically.
speaking.
Just hypothetically, you and Brian.
You
Me
and,
and
you
Brian?
and Brian. If you and Brian were to get together, hypothetically speaking,
Uh-huh.
can he put his hands on your children?
What? Put his hands on my
As far
children?
That's a real
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
let's word that a
Can
little.
he? Well, we know what we're talking about. I mean, Brian, you understood what I was saying, correct?
Correct.
If your kids is acting up,
Yeah.
can he whoop your kids?
If
Like he
they
would whoop
need
his
it.
own son?
If they need it.
Uh,
I mean,
you
let's
just
be
have
real.
to be, you just
This
have
ain't
to
about
be,
that, but let's
unrealistic.
be
if
real.
you're gonna whoop somebody else's kids, you just got to be ready for that repercussion.
The
right?
afterword.
Exactly. What
You
comes
feel me?
after that? Because as a father, nobody's gonna whoop my kids.
Exactly.
But if
barely whoop
I
my
am the
kids.
step parent of somebody else's kids, I'm a whoop them.
But you're not
and
gonna
I
whoop 'em for
understand
nothing.
that that's
can't whoop your
double.
kids, but
no,
you can whoop
because
ways to
I'm
discipline
ready to
kids
fight
besides
for mine.
whooping them.
Thank
I'm
you.
ready
I
to
got a
fight for mine.
5-year-old.
So
My son has never had a whooping.
listen, I'm ready to fight
Ever.
for mine. So I'm going to check you on that. And if dude wanted to check me on that, he has that
Yes.
right. And that's all I'm saying.
And,
is you
and those
gotta-
are the issues that
It's the
we
way to
deal.
do
And
it.
those are the issues that we deal with being a step parent. Like, and
Those
another
are the
thing that I want to
insecurities.
address is that, like Brian, I've been hearing you talk since we've been here all day. Like, your demeanor hasn't changed. So I want to say, like, I don't think that you were aggressive at all. I think that you were being you. And I appreciate
Exactly.
that authenticity that
Exactly.
you have been bringing. And I still got
Appreciate that.
And props out to Brian for not apologizing for what he said. Imagine walking into a store and purchasing a already assembled family. Like, no, a lot of men want to help birth and raise their own seed and families. Also, most likely, the only man looking to come in and do all this for her is the simp back here sitting behind her. But guess what? She don't want him. She wants this man here who don't want her back. Guys, modern Western women are always good for a hell of a laugh. But that's all I got in this video. You guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about this Pop the Balloon reunion episode. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.